Good morning, it's Carmen. I didn't took a video in probably a week, so I think it's time to talk a little bit. And it's a beautiful day outside. It's very peaceful, and just I got inspired to talk this morning. This afternoon, actually, I will be again on the road delivering food to people in need. And the last few weeks were pretty stressful for everybody, I would say, everybody in the world and United States and here locally. But by now, people kind of got used to what's going on, and some. I mean, we are obviously it's still a big issue, the coronavirus, and we have to be careful. But also, people realize that they can indeed help other people or through making donations. So people who do what I'm doing, raising money and then delivering food or toilet paper or whatever they might need, we can continue helping other people. I was thinking yesterday, I posted actually a joke. It was April 1st, Fool's Day. Not everybody got it. And it was actually an image of a pretty rundown house. And I said, I'm showing the house. I just showed the house to an investor. And we opened the door, and a squatter was there and was butt naked. And if people know who it is, to click this link on Facebook to see if anyone recognizes the person. Well, needless to say, if people clicked on the link, it was showing actually their own picture. So I think it was pretty good. But somebody made a comment there, because in the beginning I said there that housing it's considered essential, which we all know it is. I was raised by my parents, in a small city back in Romania, and my parents didn't have college degrees. They were not very sophisticated people. But one thing I learned from them since I was little was always help people in need as much as you can, obviously. And my mom was a nurse for 35 years. She worked at maternity. And a lot of time when babies will go home with their moms, they will need to get treatment. And she was one of the nurses who used to go to people's houses to give them the shots, to the kids, to the babies. And many times she took me with her. So I saw her dedication, and sometimes it was middle of the night, if it was something which needed to be taken every 6 hours. I remember one time we actually went to a wedding, and it was about an hour and a half away from the city where we lived, Reșița. And one of the parents actually came with their car. So he drove an hour and a half there to pick us up, to pick up my mom and myself. We went an hour and a half back to Reșița. My mom gave the shot, and then that father was really concerned parent drove us back an hour and a half back to the wedding, just so his baby can be safe. So we all do some sacrifices in our own way, for our kids, obviously, our parents, relatives, people who we know or people who we don't know. But I just wanted to say, if we all stop and think for a moment to do something for them which they care. I don't know if it makes sense. Probably. My camera just moved. Okay, the wind wind is blowing. So what I want to say is, we should do whatever we do and start from the place of how can I help, and I took classes obviously for real estate, and I've been doing this for over 15 years now. But everything is start from the place of how can I help you. Doesn't matter if I talk to you in person, if it's online, if it's advertising I do. That's what I do. You know, it's part of helping people find a house. Housing, it's essential. And even these days when everybody's scared, and we should very cautious how we go on with our life, the same thing stands. I am here to help you. I have people calling me, asking me about real estate, people who I talked to earlier, and they were planning to sell their houses, and they are concerned because right now they don't know if anyone will go and look at their houses if they put it on the market, or if any buyers are out there. Just want to let you know that people need to have a roof over their head. So if I go and show a house, we take many precautions, you know, to have masks and rubber gloves. I am not driving the same car with my clients. We are driving separate, and then when we meet at the house, I give them gloves and masks. I actually sew masks, so if you know somebody who needs masks, I mean, I made quite a few for a nursing home, and then I still have some, not many, but I don't want to say that I can make like 40 or 50, but if you need 2 or 3 masks, reach to me and I will do my best to make a few more. But what I want to say about the houses, so people need to buy or they need to sell. I have clients who bought a piece of land last year, actually about this time, if I remember correctly. I know the reason I'm saying this because I know I was in Mexico, and even though we were looking for a while, they decided to buy a lot. And while I was on vacation, I actually wrote the contract, I negotiated for them, and everything went smoothly, and they got the lot. So by the time I got back home, which was a week later, actually I think it was about 2 weeks, but the call I got was when I was in Mexico on vacation with my mom, having Zumba classes by the beach, which all of you know, or most of you know that I really enjoy doing that. And anyway, so I am helping people and with their housing needs. So let me get back. So people who buy the land, they start building, and I was contacted actually about 2 weeks ago, and she said, Carmen, we are almost done building the new house, and I really want to put my house for sale because I don't want to end up paying in 2 places, but building a 3,000 square feet house, it's not cheap. So I told her, hey, just get ready the house and we'll do the best we can to accommodate this, because there are people who still looking for houses, people who need to sell their houses. Not everybody, I mean, there are clients who decided at this time to put the house on a temporary, if they have it on the market, they put their house on a temporary, let's call it temporary off market. And because people are concerned, they don't want people in their house which might have the virus, and it's normal, but I just want to let everybody know I'm still actively working on my real estate business, and also I'm helping people, as I said, with their housing needs. And just think about it every day, how you can help other people. Even if you don't want to get out of the house, if you know somebody who needs help, please contact me. The group I have, Carmen Helps, the Facebook group, it's active, and people almost every day are donating money so I can do what I started doing on what was March 17 on St. Patrick's Day. So this is it. Or as I said, just call somebody and just show them that you care, and see if you can help in any way. Sometimes just talking to people will brighten their day. That's it. Sorry for the long talk, but I'm a true believer on helping others. As I said, it started with my parents and the way they raised me and my sister and the way I live my life, and I'm trying to inspire others. So that's it for now. Enjoy the beautiful day, sunshine, if you can go outside, and be safe. Take care.